congratulations to you on the movie. Just, I mean, you must be so pleased with the way it's turned out, I'm guessing. So,
Yeah, we're actually really happy to see the reception of it, where we've traveled and people are really connecting and um, with the film and identifying with it and everything. So we're happy. Yeah.
I mean, have you had a chance to actually sit down and watch it with like a proper audience yet, or is that still something you're
Yes,
looking
we
forward
did.
to?
Yes, we did. In ¿cómo se llama? In LA, we
Hmm.
sat down. Most of the casts, well, not all the whole cast, but most of them, us sat down and we saw it together, and that was special too. And it was the first time we saw it with an audience in the big screen, and it was really lovely to see all the reactions and it was great. Yeah.
It's the kind of movie that I think you want to see with a crowd if you can, isn't it? So
Yeah, because it makes you very like you share the experience with all the people around, even if you don't, all these strangers, but it's a shared experience, especially in movies that have like an emotional response. People feel like it's a community thing.
was that kind of what appealed to you about it in the first place? I mean, and what was it about the movie that kind of that made you want to jump on board initially?
Well, obviously, what working with Tom Hanks was like unbelievably, was like dream come true in every sense. So, but initially I didn't know he was attached to the project. I mean, I just did the casting and I was staying in the mix. And until the end, I knew that he was attached, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna get so excited because I might not get the part. And then I did, and it has been a wonderful, wonderful experience in every level, really.
I'm assuming he was less grumpy when you weren't filming.
He was less, yeah, 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 totally. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. So yeah, he's just a very generous, experienced actor, and he makes everyone on set be very comfortable and kind of go through the over the nerves of working with someone like him because he makes you feel at ease and he's just really a wonderful actor to play with, acting wise and professionally was it was just a great acting experience as
Yeah, I
well,
think just
personal
the
one.
two of you have such a great double act together. Just really just complete polar opposites. And that must have just been so much fun for the two of you to kind of play with and figure out how that was going to work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because within that kind of strange thing where you're measuring the other, and you, as you put it, just opposites, and you're kind of, getting to be confronted in a sense, but through that finding the connection, the real connection, through the game of finding a real projection of truth, of course, always trying to do work of that. But so this progression of being closer by when we filmed the movie, it was nice because also the connection is sometimes surprising for the characters. They don't really know they're connecting that much, and suddenly they are connected and they're close all of a sudden, and that was nice to play. Hmm.
I guess kind of like to take it back to the audience, I suppose. Like how are you hoping that the audience responds to the movie? What do you hope that they take away from it? I guess.
Well, I'm hoping, of course, that people, um, benefit in a healing way from the movie too. Of course, get to enjoy the performances and the story, which is great. The novel, the original novel, is beautifully written and everything, and I think David McKee did a wonderful job in translating the essence of it into the script. But I just hope that people, if they feel like they can relate, because we've all been going through a rough patch with the pandemic. We're just getting out of that collectively, and we were very isolated. The loneliness rates kind of went up, and people feeling desperate, and we feeling like we're disconnected with our life that we knew how what life was, and um our cómo se llama vínculos, our relationships with our family, with our friends. So it's a good movie. It comes in a threshold that we're just making that connection back to life, and so we can remember that, yeah, we're stronger when we're together, and that people who we have around are there for a reason. and that we have to take a good look at the people who are around us and try to open those channels, because you never know who's going to offer support, or you can offer support to them, and that always feels good. We forget that we're stronger together, definitely.